are ready to go. Head coach Andre Tournier, Dom, talked about the maturity and able to carry on to the next. We'll keep an eye on that here tonight. And now down low for Cooley. Keller out high. Sergachev. And now Keller. Trying to get it free for Schmaltz in front. Bouncing puck and he scores! Nick Schmaltz! Red hot Nick! 1-0 Utah!
His fourth goal in the last game in 5 minutes. And here's the replay. Logan Cooley draws a lot of attention down in front of the net as he sets up almost inside that blue paint. And this puck actually goes off of Logan Cooley, so it'll be Logan Cooley's goal.
Simon. That's up in behind the net, right to the front. Again, another stop by Vitek. And a third shot. Harris with a good look. Keller. Well, that's not the only loss you've had lately.
Very unfortunate.
Right to the front, Schmidt, and a stop. That was deflected en route. Utah Mammoth in the lead. Logan Cooley, a power play goal, and another chance there. Back out high.
Great keep in there, Sergachev.
To the front again, and it's right there, and somehow stays out. Pasternak, Zaka. He'll set it up in behind the Utah net. Comes around, McAvoy shoots, pad save, Vanacek. Lindholm. McAvoy. Right back to the front. And they score. Well, Vanacek got a piece, but not enough. And the Bruins have tied it at 1.
There's the initial save he made as it goes up top. Keep an eye in the middle of the ice. This puck gets redirected to Pasternak. And Vanacek just tries to change his feet as the last second, but that redirection fooled him. And Pasternak is able to swipe that one past.
Yeah, it was Pavel Zacha who was in the bumper area right in the middle of the ice. And if he stops that puck, allowing the penalty. Usually these days, just break someone's stick on a slash. It's an automatic call.
A shot by Gunther at the other end goes wide. Deflected in front, Peterka.
Here's the initial redirect. There's Peterka, tries to tip that.
Jokiharju, you cut off by Gunther.
Great forecheck, Dylan Gunther.
Perfect positioning that time by 11. Here's a chance in front, Cooley! And he can't get it past Corpusalo.
Second starts with the forecheck from Gunther and then a quick strike, right? As soon as you turn that puck over, you attack quickly.
Turnover, and Keller wants to go. Maybe a 3-on-2 for Utah if they hurry. Keller. And it gets by. Pasternak. He's got Husnadinov. Pasternak to the front. He scores. David Pasternak. He's got 2 and the Bruins with the lead.
A 2-on-1 rush for the Bruins. I just mentioned about going down as a defenseman when you don't have the support back. That leads Olli Mata to defend alone. And it's just a give and go and a tricky little shot from Pasternak that fools Vanacek.
Penalty is about to expire to the front, and a backhander by McBain is denied. Hayton, wrister, Corpusalo fought that off. McAvoy chasing it. Turnover here, McAvoy will pick it up though. Bruins bring it out. Play it right back in. Glove save, Vanacek.
As Vanacek gets tested here again. It's the Tanner Jeannot who is mixing it up.
They look to break out. Hayton's got some speed. He brings it in. They lost the puck. Picked up. Sergachev to the front. Hayton is there. He can't get it past. Oh, what a look. Barrett Hayton.
But it's going to come back to Barrett Hayton. Keep an eye on Hayton. He goes to the net. This puck comes right back to him. Skate.
And now Keller back out high. He's got it back from Sergachev. Cooley. Keller. Cooley. Right to the front. It's underneath Corpusalo.
His own legs. Right there. Shot between.
Peterka denied. And the other way they go. Fraser Mitten, he's in. Mitten shoots, stop, rebound. Oh, and Vanacek laying out to make the second save as well.
Nate Schmidt gets caught flat-footed as he has to pivot back towards his own net. And not one, but two outstanding saves from Vitek Vanacek.
And two great back checks in recovery.
Keller, Schmaltz in behind the net. Cole. Schmaltz.
He's got a lane if he goes.
Yeah, Schmaltz. Right to the front, and they score! Clayton Keller's tied it, and the captain with a biggie!
Keep an eye on Cole. He's going to step in front of the man and give Nick Schmaltz that lane. And Schmaltz takes the ice. Watch Schmaltz, watch. Here's the pick from Cole right there. And gives Schmaltz all that lane to work with in the delivery to Keller.
The movement of Clayton Keller from front of the net.
By the way, Clayton Keller now with goals in back-to-back games. He had a 4-point game on Friday against San Jose. 2-on-1 the other way. Kastelik with it. He shoots. Stop. Vanacek. And it stays out.
To Delta Center here. Another 2-on-1 for the Bruins, and another. That's the play right there. The Peterka, right decision, puts it deep, go to work.
Get a chance on the rebound, set wide.
See what happens.
Ended up deferring, and Utah didn't get a shot the rest of that time.
Running time on Boston. They've gone a while without a shot on goal, and a chance in front. And that was Dylan Gunther. Taken away, Peterka across Gunther! He scores! Oh, what a shot! Are you kidding me? Dylan Gunther!
And again, attack mentality. Watch the recovery here. Steal from Peterka. Quick strike, shot, and a goal. Puck below the goal line. And Peterka does not give up on this play. Steals it, and then it's no hesitation. Attack right away. And Gunther.
Big hit there, Carconi on Beecher. And now here we go. They're coming back. Carconi drops it. McBain to the front. Oh, and what a stop. Korpisalo. Pavel Zacha gives way. Pasternak's got it. Now Zacha. Right back, Pasternak shoots, oh stop, Vanacek, huge save. Pasternak's got it. 14 to go on the penalty, shooting and a stop, Vanacek, what a trap, and cleared by Krause. 8 seconds to go, comes around, look out. Pasternak in front, he shoots, blocked away, taken away, Stenlund, out with it, game over.
Vancouver Canucks in tow. Canucks in the white sweaters. The on-ice officials, the referees are Jean Hebert and Carter Sandlack. Steve Barton and Ryan Jackson have the lines.
Denny Marouk, our buddy there. And since it's alumni weekend, why not mention Dennis? And Tom, if he gets one, we'll pass him in the goal-scoring department.
Snapshot score. Just like that, Elias Pettersson picks the corner.
That's his first goal of the year. They expect huge numbers from him. Last year down here, 22-23 at 102 points. That was a roof rocket. To find the puck behind the middle post there as he tries to take it out. Little pass down low, good play by Garland. You got to beware of him. He's nifty with the puck, and there he finds his running mate, Pettersson, and Pettersson puts it in far side. There's the pass, and there's the finish. It's 1-0 then early.
Demko with those long legs at 6'4". Elias Pettersson, beautiful send in. Cruising in alone, snapshot just off the outside of the post.
And that was gets it away with that right pad. DeBrusque at the other end tries to shave it over.
Roy, fenced in by Kane. Help comes from Duhaven back through center. Sordiff with Dow on the crisscross. Sandin approaches. And it was Demko stepping out as that one's deflected out of play. 1-0 for the visitors. Vancouver playing out of the Pacific Division. Another slide-in closing chance. Great stuff there. Lindgren with the robbery on Bain. Through center, going indirect to Kane. Evander Kane to the front. Just deflected away from Lindgren. Stuff attempt. Charlie got back in time. And he covers up on Evander Kane.
A little bit, Joe, here in this first period. Unlike the way they played against the Wild. Just off, just slightly with passing.
Heedle zips right on in. Stopped by Lindgren. And Charlie looking for the loose rebound. Still doesn't have it. It's free. And Myers scores.
And Charlie Lindgren doesn't even have his catching glove on. His stick's on the ice, his catching glove's on the ice. They stormed the net, kept the puck alive.
Fall into the crease. And does he prevent Lindgren from doing his job there?
There he gets wiped out, and the puck stays alive. It looked like it was under there long enough. But Carlson and company keep pounding away at it, and there's this net drive, then Kane the follow-up.
Referee Carter Sandlak gave Vancouver a long leash. He saw that the puck was free. You could see him hovering back behind the goal, and then finally Myers puts it top corner.
And look at Charlie. I mean, he's just got everything falling off. He's got his catching glove. He's got his stick. I'm surprised, you know, he's the type of goalie, too, that would have put up his plain hand without the glove to try to make the stop. And there he is diving across just to see if he could get a piece of it.
Sandlak kept his eyes on that loose puck. A number of times you'll see or hear a whistle blown right there. But he kept it. He saw it. It was alive, and alive long enough for Myers to pot what could be goal number 2.
Looking at, because there was no one in the paint. There's the catching glove, and it's covered. Now the whack by the stick there knocks it loose.
Challenge, it was determined that we have a good goal on the ice.
Yeah.
Washington is charged 2-minute minor. Delay a game.
Faravari to the loose biscuit, kicks it back into the corner. Carlson pressured immediately by Garland. Vancouver has it set. Hughes will pilot things at the midpoint. Garland at the half wall, fire, stop, rebound, they score! A layup for keeper Sherwood. It's 3-0.
And again, traffic in front of the net, and that was DeBrusque who took Faravari to the right side of the net. And the fans here at Capital One. Check out the left side of the screen. There's DeBrusque and Faravari, and there's the follow-up as the puck leaks through the paint. Sherwood on the doorstep makes it 3-0 on the power play.
Kiefer Sherwood. And a hard-charging Wilson gains the attacking line. Marcus Pettersson turned him away.
That was a great job holding the line by Pettersson and then using that little stick check to take that puck off the top.
Evander Kane in the high slot. Look out! Snapshot score. Bluger makes it 4-0.
Now there's these lines being shuffled up. I mentioned just moments ago about the 10 forwards, and this trio put together by Adam Foote goes to work. They get a loose puck. They jump on it. And there's Bluger burying that goal. Breakaway. Here they are in the half wall. The Caps don't get it out. Kane pushes the puck through right there with his foot right onto Bluger's stick. And he makes no mistake ripping it past the blocker side of Charlie Lindgren. In and out in a flash. Good work by the veteran Evander.
Leonard looking to Sortif. A back-checking Sherwood was there. Centering pass, Demko. A good save on Leonard, who was knifing to the net. Demko didn't play against the Caps a season ago. It was Lankinen who split the decisions. Breakaway chance here, O'Connor. Right on ins. And a pad stop for Lindgren.
A real good angle job there by Hronek. Make sure he kept him to the outside on that play.
Leonard using the end wall. There's Strome. Strome to the slot area. Wilson, one more. Oh, Demko! Magnificent stop, but Leonard tucks the rebound.
Rebounded, put it under the goaltender. The Caps are on the board on the power play. 31 seconds were left on the Baines minor. Here comes the play. Beautiful play across by Tom Wilson. And they're on the doorstep. Not once, but twice he takes the shot. That one fantastic. The rebound right back to him. And he beats the goaltender, Demko. It's 4-1. And Jorgi Pettersson, who I played with.
Sure, why not?
Absolutely.
It's a team of Petterssons. Steele, walking in, snapshot. McMichael did not convert.
And this is fatigue setting in for Vancouver. Number one, third game in 66 or so hours. Number 2, only playing with 10 forwards. They look dead tired.
Rasmus Sandin for Washington. A long way from the cage. Nice pass. LaPierre, one more. Score! Jacob Chikrin.
Red, huge keep in by the Caps along the wall. Look at the bouncing puck, kicked along by Sandin. Just a great keep in that made the play stay alive. There's Lapierre giving it to Sandin. That starts the little play down low. And this is what happens. Left side of the screen. Look where Chikrin finds himself wide open. From the start to the finish, Lapierre and company do a great job. Look at Lapierre activate to get that puck down low, fires it across.
The mountainous Tyler Myers comes away with the puck for a moment. Loose here, Beauvillier, stop, rebound, backhand, stopped again. Strome closing, buzz that wrister wide. Protas has the rebound for Washington. John Carlson towards the net, deflection try. That goes wide of the goal as well.
Demko didn't see that.
Carlson alone, he scores! From way downtown, it's a one-goal game.
Knocks have lost their legs here. Look at them sag. And so John Carlson's wide open. Here comes a shot. Great play by Chikrin. I'm not sure if he got a chunk of that on the way past the catching net. He was definitely taking the eyes away from Demko. And the Caps are within 1.
17:46. The time of the pulled goalie goal for Washington. A blast from John Carlson. 6 seconds, now 5. Along the wall, Protas. Chikrin, snapshot on the way. Headed down by Demko. And Vancouver hangs on for a 4-3 win.
We are set to go. It's the number 1 pick from the 23 draft against the number 2. On the face-off, Bedard against Carlson. This one's underway. Glad to have you with us on Chicago Sports Network. Both teams make a change early as we hit the first minute of period 1. Puck on the near side, battle down low. Picked up there by Seneca. He'll put it in front, cut off by Nazar, but it goes right onto the stick of McTavish and a pad save by Knight early.
Well, it goes right off the backside of the blade. The blade was angled.
Now Landon Slager playing his first game of the season. And there's a long shot by Vlasic, directed on goal off traffic, and Dostal had to make a terrific right toe save to keep it scoreless.
Very valuable part of the game for the Hawks in protecting their net.
Bit of project starting to pay off. There's a chance in front, and Crevier sprawled and blocked the pass with his leg. As it turned into a 2-on-1 down low. Ducks reset. Pass back down low. Seneca took a bump. Good picked up by Kaiser, and the puck's flipped out to center ice.
Oh, not deep enough though. Here we go.
Work back in. McTavish just inside the line with a pass across. Nice steal there. It's McCabe. Short-handed. Ilya McCabe. Stopped by Dostal. They've had their chances, including McCabe on a breakaway. Still goalless. Played across. Legs it off, feeds it to Bertuzzi, back to Bedard. Good job to feed it over. Here's Burakovsky, got the shot, glove save. What a chance for Burakovsky when he got the puck back. Missed on the first chance, didn't get a shot away.
Dostal to open up the 5-hole and lift the stick, but he doesn't do so. And a fancy little passer by Bedard right over to Burakovsky, but he stays with it. And you can see this.
Prison rules. They're lining. Through the feet of Nazar. Murphy, slap shot, stopped by Dostal. Tip to the corner, up the boards. Burakovsky there to cut it off. Under pressure, puck slides free, and it might be an odd man rush the other way. Terry with Petrano shorthanded. Boy, Terry in front, big save by Knight on the redirection by Frank Petrano. Spencer Knight's been sharp. 8 minutes left, first goalless in Chicago. He had 14 goals last season, most by a Ducks defenseman in 14 years. Well, Lacombe doesn't have a point this season yet. Meantime, there's a sharp angle shot, rebound stopped by 2 big saves, and then on the rebound, shovel wide of the goal. Oh, that was close. Still goalless. Ducks came close on that power play. Watch this. Spencer Knight battling right through the crease. There's There's a shot into traffic, and that winds up in the corner. Carlson up the boards, back to the line. Shot from the point by Michikov. Fought out by Knight. Chip just wide. Couldn't hang on to it with all sorts of chaos in front of the goaltender. Carlson up the boards, back to the line. Shot from the point by Michikov. Fought out by Knight. Chip just wide. Couldn't hang on to it with all sorts of chaos in front of the goaltender. And the puck rolls just wide. That shot from the line, stopped by Knight, found it through traffic.
He does with his 235-pound body. He got an inside position there on Rinzel. Made it tough for Spencer Knight. Again, he fights that off. And oh my, what a save with the left toe. And right there. Actually, the skate.
Good start to this period by the Ducks. Vlasic trying to settle things down. Does a good job of poking ahead. Nazar played it out, but that's intercepted in the neutral zone. And Ducks back on the attack. Leo Carlson plays it in deep. Michikov up after it, hit in the corner, and a good check by Nazar, but pass comes to the front of the goal all the way over. Knight makes a save on a rolling puck that was fired on goal by Alex Killorn. And there's Bedard. Got past him. Picked up by Leo Carlson. Leads the Ducks on the attack. Right in! Off the post! He got it in behind Knight, but sharp angle, put it off the post, and it slid across the goal mouth.
A little bit wide, and then Carlson here fanned on the first one, and then puts it off the post, and he thinks it's in the net there. So he fans on it, that freezes the goaltender, and it's off the post and almost off the other post.
Taken away by Leo Carlson. Oh, he almost gave it away to Bedard, but got away with it. Now Carlson with speed. Dropped it off. Here's a chance. Shot by Kreider off the outside of the post. Sam Rinzel trying to get his way out. There's a play over to Teravainen. He'll play it ahead to Nazar. Knocked down at the blue line by Gudas. Nazar from his knees makes a pass to Donato. Bumps it across. Nazar feeds it over. Off the crossbar. They score on the rebound. Frank Nazar makes it 1-0 Hawks.
Who had all kinds of time. Right here, it looked like out of control, but Rinzel then gets out of the zone. Donato plays it back, and here's the play I'm talking about there. Bringing the defenseman to him, playing it over to Wyatt Kaiser. The shot gets taken, and then it goes off the post there and in. Good hand-eye coordination right here by the Detroit, Michigan native. Slamming that home. It hasn't been the ultimate clean game for Frank Nazar.
Scramble. Granlund wins it with help. Here's Lacombe. Takes a look. Passes down low. Knight stands his ground. Picked up by McCann. Kreider in front. Banked across, though, in behind. Final minute of play in the third period. Fired down the boards. McTavish. Lacombe with a shot. Off the post. Right off the left side goal post. To the left of Knight, that is. And they'll reset. McTavish from the right flank. Flips it back. Carlson plays it over Lacombe. Little slap pass tipped in front. Here's McTavish. Scores! Goes top shelf on the power play with 35.8 to go, and this one's tied at 1.
What a sharp angle shot that was by McTavish. Slick hands. He's going to be on the right side of the ice there as the Ducks move it around in a 6-on-4 formation. Tough to get puck possession time, and it's right here. Did it buzz the tower of the ears? Little quick play there by Terry. He's trying to hit Kreider. Oh, and there's maybe a little bit of a moving screen in front. You can see where the defenseman right there. Vlasic's trying to be the goaltender. And when you're in that position, and I know he's dead tired right there, but I get a little bit of a break myself.
Here's a shot by Rinzel. Loose puck in front. Don't stall with a big save. Off Nazar. Came that close to putting the Hawks in front in the final 10 seconds. And the Ducks able to lock that out.
What a chance.
Burakovsky. Well, the player hadn't come on yet. He gave it away. Picked up by Zellweger. Carries in. Shoots. Stop Knight. Rebound. Pad save. Knight robs Zellweger on an opportunity on his own rebound. And Knight's able to cover up.
I don't think that Bedard was fully off the ice on that change with Mikheyev coming back on the ice, and that led to the opportunity.
Carried to center. Knocked off the stick of Gauthier. Good play by Kaiser. Here comes Nazar. He's got McCann. Stopped by Dostal. Got the shoulder on that shot. That had potential. Cutter Gauthier the other way. It's a 2-on-1. Gauthier! Knight with a save. Got a piece of that steered wide. The puck goes all the way around and down the ice. 2-on-1. He's got McTavish with him. Here's the pass out of McTavish's reach. His stick tied up. Good play, Rinzel. Hawks have numbers. 3 of them. 3-on-1. Donato with Bedard and Rinzel. Bedard! Stopped by Dostal. Rebound, Bedard. In front. They score! Donato wins it in overtime!
Not sure Bedard left the ice this whole time, but a great play in the D zone. That's all Sam Rinzel. Sam Rinzel makes the play against McTavish. Now you got the odd man break, and this shot was stopped, but he pries it loose and then gets it back to Donato. And when that happens, the goalie's out of position. But this is a great play there by Rinzel. Now he's got some help along the way. Donato feeds the puck there, kind of handcuffs Bedard, but all good shooters find a way to balance it out. And then a perfect pass right on the tape to Donato, who cashes in for the overtime game winner here at the United Center.
Second career overtime winner for Donato. His first as a Hawk. He scored in 3 straight games now. That was fun. Bedard with the setup, Donato with the game winner.
And just as we saw in downtown Detroit this morning, the hockey season, it's a marathon, not a sprint. The two captains, they face off, Dylan Larkin and Connor McDavid, who's
an impossibility with the way these two guys play and the numbers that they're able to put up.
There's a save made, and speaking of Jake Wallman, he signed a big deal. Deadline with an injured ankle, then re-injured it. Able to go in the playoffs. There's a shot from Appleton, especially with Kane unable to go to get him back. He had the winning goal here versus Toronto, and injured at Toronto on Monday, right in. Puck loose and got cleared away.
What a great chance this is early in a hockey game. Broken play off of an Oilers skate right to Andrew Kopp. He's alone. He tried to go 5-hole.
Evan Bouchard to pick it up. He's really struggled early on this season, but a good young defenseman. The turnover has been his issue. There's a good save off Ekholm, his defense partner. Draisaitl, he got knocked down at center ice by Larkin, who finds Finney on the wing. Finney with a shot, and that'll be gloved by Stuart Skinner. Oh, hang on. I'll say to that, the winged wheel has discovered its axle. There's a shot from DeBrincat, got handled by Skinner. And a bright future with the Wings, they hope. And a save there by the goaltender currently. A save by John Gibson. The Oilers with at least 1 point in 7 consecutive against Detroit, and they won the last 3 in this building. Franzik Nygaard with a good move in tight and a nice save off DeBrincat in search of his first goal of the season. Again for a second time, and Carolina.
Look at this.
Berggren on the left wing, cuts to the goal. Didn't have much to shoot at, and a save made, and Skinner kept it moving.
Well, Berggren sure could have used a goal there. He's had trouble taking advantage of the time he's in the lineup, but something like that could really catapult you into another game real quickly.
Kulak's pass deflected in by Isaac Howard. Then Sherratt onto his backhand, tipped by Kopp. Van Riemsdyk up there along with Stetcher. Van Riemsdyk, Rasmussen, and he fanned on a bouncing puck in front. And another shot in by Kopp, who's had 2 chances.
Look at that pressure.
And then he got knocked down by Sherratt. Gloved, and look at a face-off in the Oilers zone with 12 seconds to go in the period. Played it up the wall for Kapanen. On it, though, is Kopp. Escapes a hit. Looks to center. He does. Loose. Backhand shot. Played it up the wall for Kapanen. On it, though, is Kopp. Escapes a hit. Looks to center. He does. Loose. Backhand shot. Van Riemsdyk. 12 of the next 16 are against non-playoff teams. But that's where the Red Wings have to rise even more, because you don't take anybody lightly. Scores! What a shot! Dylan Larkin off a one-timer from Ben Sherratt, and it's 1-0.
This is almost like Draisaitl. Larkin wins the draw, goes to the slot, and this is really an awkward play to make. Boy, oh boy, it's very awkward, and to be able to pull it off, Look at the pass by Sherrod. It's got to be over the stick and right on the ice. As it hit the ice, it hit the stick of Larkin, the blade.
2 Oilers are back. That gets fed in. Comes to Larkin. Plays one back to the line for Bernard Docker. Finney in front. Bruce Butt. He scores! Emmett Finney with number 1! And it's 2-0.
I'll be darned.
We've got some puck retrievals going on early this season. Emmett Finney's got his first.
A strange play, the puck. This is the end of the play. I mean, a nice rebound. There's not much the goaltender could do about that. Puck was tipped on the way to him. But the dump in and the pressure by Detroit, we'll get a chance to look at that. Finney gets loose from the 2 defensemen right in the middle. Makes no mistake.
And he's put on about 20 pounds since then, too. 2-0. Scores! They get it right back. 2-1 game with 7:35 to go in period 2.
Well, Edmonton with some goes to the front of the net, and that's been a complaint they've had. Boy, this baby's going to change direction big time, and your goaltender can only hope it hits him. It doesn't, and we have a one-shot game, but to the front of the net they go.
Great tip.
Nicely done.
David, his pass back for Draisaitl didn't work, and out to center it comes. Ooh. And then knocked away by Finney. Finney drives the net, backhand shot, and then he drove Skinner right into the net. Fortuitous bounce there for Detroit. Finney in the middle to Larkin. Larkin driven wide by Frederick, put on the brakes, onto his forehand now. Larkin toward the goal, scores! A seeing eye shot, and it's 3-1.
Boy, oh boy, you're living right when these go in. Wow. He just turns around and lets it go. Does it go off an Oilers defenseman? No. Well, it went off the left skate, I think, of Ekholm. And Finney had his stick right there. I wonder if he got a piece of it. They'll have to replay that a couple of times. Nonetheless, huge goal for Detroit inside.
That went off McDavid's stick. Couldn't corral it. Larkin able to knock it out of the air. He's got 2. And off the goal post. That close to a hat trick, and one hat hit the ice.
Larkin
clearly post.
Snap. Oh boy.
And then you'll watch when you'll see this one here. The post. And here comes the lone hat. Puck in the Red Wing zone, McDavid. He's on it. High slot Ekholm. Feeds off Kulak. They score. Draisaitl. What a pass. His 17th goal on John Gibson. The most Gibson has surrendered to any player in his career. Leon Draisaitl's done it again.
Once again, that's that left-hand shot on the right side. Edmonton with their pressure is able to create possession, and oh boy, slam dunk for Draisaitl.
Great pass by Kulak.
Yep.
So Leon Draisaitl has good play by Van Riemsdyk to Rasmussen. Stetcher coming back. Rasmussen to the goal. Stetcher took him out. Loose puck. Van Riemsdyk on that. Played in behind by Kopp. In for Draisaitl. Knocked away from McDavid. Here comes Finney, the speedster. Finney in on goal, and a save made Skinner. Behind Berggren. Now it's in behind the goal. Van Riemsdyk centering one. Berggren on it. Taken away by Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Ahead for Stetcher. On it there is Matthias Ekholm. Into the slot. Knocked down by Larkin. That gets cleared ahead. An empty net for Finney. Finney goes for it. Toward the empty goal. He scores!
Oh my
Emmett Finney's got 2. The Red Wings up by 2.
Boy, I'll tell you what, shot. And Emmett Finney with a roller gets his second of the night. Oh my goodness. What a homestand this has been for the Red Wing. Well, we know he's a diesel engine, and boy, He had a maintenance day yesterday, no practice. And boy, oh boy, this one's going to end.
10 points for him in a 6-game point streak for the Red Wings captain. And yes, the crowd standing